Very good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Anveshan, that is Knowledge Byte session, that SAIL MTI in association with Plant and Units HR L&D Centers has been conducting on the first Saturday of every month. Uh, Today, again, we are looking at yet another technology and how SAIL is adopting it. We'll understand the nuances of that. But before we do all those things, let me invite Sri Atanu Mukherjee, GM in charge, HR L&D, Head of Academics and IT at MTI, to kindly welcome the esteemed mentees and mentors as well as our speaker for today's session. Atanu Mukherjee, sir, please.
Thank you, Chandra, and very good evening to all of you. And we are into this Anveshan. There is a knowledge bite session, and as you are aware, this is the first Saturday of every month we conduct very religiously. Chandranath is driving this, and we are doing this. But also, I like to welcome our executive director and chief general managers of Steel Authority of India Limited who are connected through online as a mentee in the context of the reverse mentoring process, and the young officers who are playing the role of a mentor in the reverse mentoring context. I also like to welcome all those young officers who are connected. Along with, we are also finding the L&D professionals are also connected. So I like to welcome all the L&D professionals in this today's Knowledge Bite session. As already you are aware that Knowledge Bite session we basically conduct to trigger a particular emerging technology or emerging issues. So that is the basic purpose of this thing, so that we can take the things forward, take the reverse mentoring process forward, and the mentor also get a clue from these knowledge bite sessions, and they can conduct further reverse mentoring process along with the mentee who are at the senior level at CGM and EDs. So that is the basic purpose, and just for the information of the house, and already I am sure that you are aware of this. We have conducted number of sessions under this platform of this knowledge bite session. We conducted the SAIL AI chatbot, video analytics for safety, cloud solution, landscape, robotics and automation, SAP to WhatsApp, AI assistant, AI agents, 3D printing, Internet of Things, deep fake, blockchain technology, cloud computing, digital arrest, digital twin, extended reality, chat GPT, social media, and so on. It's a big list. And as you know, every month we are adding the topic in this list. So, and definitely this is a. In fact, I have also learned a lot many things from this particular platform. So I'm sure this platform of knowledge bite session, this help us to update ourselves on the emerging technology. And today, as already you were aware, Chandranath has already mentioned, today's topic for discussion is the autonomous GeM procurement monitoring, analytics, and the reporting. And really, we are thankful to the team CMMG, and we are having a very expert speaker, Mr. Parvez Khan is connected already. I like to welcome Mr. Parvez Khan also from CMMG, and definitely we'll get a lot of insight from him, which will help us to take our leadership journey forward. So all my best wishes and happy learning hour ahead. Thank you. Over to Chandra.
Thank you so much, sir. You have indeed said the journey of knowledge byte, but it's not possible without your continued support also, sir. So, Jim, we have been hearing a lot, in our day-to-day life, and it's like, friction. It's a necessary evil, and we cannot walk without friction, so we cannot work, without Jim in public sector. So that is the new norm that you can say. Uh, Technology is another thing without which we are not able to work, and today's session is bringing these two interesting aspects together. So we'll see how robotics process automation has been integrated with GeM to make the life of sale leaders a lot easier. And for that, we have a esteemed team from CMMG and especially Mr. Parvez Khan, Senior Manager CMMG, who would be taking us through this next 50 minutes of interesting knowledge bite that we're going to get. So on that note, let me invite Parvez to kindly share your session and take it forward. Parvez, over to you, please.
Uh, Thank you so much, sir. Let me just share my screen.
Yes.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, you
Yeah.
are.
On behalf of Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL, I extend a warm welcome to everyone.
So, good evening, everyone. Respected Executive Director, respected Chief General Managers, Senior Officers, and my dear colleagues. My name is Parvez Khan, and I am working as a Senior Manager in Corporate Materials Management Group. Today, on behalf of CMMG, I am privileged to present this in-house digital transformation initiative that entirely conceptualized and developed within CMMG. It also reflects our commitment to innovation and continuous improvement. The title of my presentation is Improving Procurement Outcomes Through Digital Transformation. This initiative was developed to solve a practical business problem, not by adding manpower, but by redesigning the process itself through intelligent automation using UI path automation platform. During this presentation, I will walk through the business challenges faced, the solution architecture, the automation framework that was developed, and finally by demonstrating the implemented automation solution. But before that, let us begin with why this transformation became necessary. SAIL Vision 2032 aims to achieve 35 million tons of steel production with a lean and high performing workforce. This vision cannot be achieved solely by increasing operational activities. It requires smarter process, better decision making, and greater use of digital technologies. Our automation framework contributes directly to this version by strengthening three pillars, the important pillars. First, the transparency through fully auditable procurement workflows. Second, efficiency by eliminating repetitive manual work and providing faster information. The third pillar, future readiness through data-driven decision making. In simple words, our objective is not to automate the work, but to enable better management decisions. As Sir said earlier, procurement through GeM e-marketplace is no longer optional. It is governed by Rule 149 of GFR 2017 and further supported by Ministry of Steel guidelines. Simultaneously, the MSMED Act places strict timelines for payment to micro and small enterprises. Therefore, procurement payment monitoring is not merely an administrative activity, it is a compliance responsibility. To appreciate the magnitude of the operational challenges faced earlier, let us first look at the procurement volume. During the last financial year 2025-26, SAIL processed procurement worth more than 10,391 crores through over 12,600 orders on GeM. For monitoring and reporting, every report required more than 25 minutes of manual efforts. Now imagine multiple reports every day for all the plants and units. As procurement volume is growing day by day, manual monitoring simply cannot be scaled. Therefore, the real challenge was not data availability. The challenge was converting the fragmented data into timely, actionable information. During our assessment, we identified one common root cause. There was no automation framework for monitoring, reporting, analytics, and master data management. As a result, procurement information existed, but intelligence did not. Monitoring dependent heavily on manual activities. Reports were generated independently and master data was missing. Valuable staff time was spent compiling information instead of analyzing them. Once the problem was understood, the business requirement became very clear. CMMG required an automated system capable of continuously monitoring procurement activities, generating reports, analyzing payment status, maintaining centralized master data, and communicating information automatically. The solution also needed to satisfy four important requirements. It had to be scalable, governance oriented, fully auditable, and independent of external AI services, ensuring the data security and confidentiality. So we developed an advanced automation solution for monitoring, reporting, and analysis of procurement through GeM. This is much more than a report automation. It is an integrated framework capable of continuously monitoring, reporting, and analyzing the procurement activities through GeM, maintaining centralized master data, generating analytical reports, and automatically communicating results. One important feature of the solution is that all these activities are orchestrated centrally through a BPMN model. Before moving any further, let me first briefly clarify the technologies involved here. These terms are often used in process automation, but each of them serves a distinct purpose. BPMN, a business process model and notation, is a print of business process that acts as a visual bridge between the management executives and the executable codes. It visually reflects the entire workflow progress during the execution from start to finish. Agentic automation refers to autonomous process execution where specialized software agents coordinates multiple actions to achieve a business objective. Next is robotic process automation or RPA. It performs repetitive rule-based activities exactly as a human would, but much faster and without fatigue. The RE framework is UiPath's enterprise-grade architecture. It provides standardized exceptional handling with retries. And when these technologies are combined, they create what we call hybrid automation. There's one more term which is not listed here, is a maestro layer within UiPath. Our BPN model is running under this maestro layer. The solution that we develop is much more than an automation project. It is a centralized digital ecosystem for GeM procurement, monitoring, reporting, analytics, and master data management. The maestro layer acts as the highest level parent orchestration, providing centralized monitoring, control, and process visibility. Under its governance, our BPMN model orchestrates multiple autonomous processes, ensuring seamless coordination and execution across the automation. Together, they provide real-time visibility, coordinated execution, and seamless communication across the automation landscapes. Every module works independently, yet remain connected through the higher level parent orchestration and centralized child orchestration. While our BPMN model acts as the business brain of the solution, the maestro layer does not perform any individual business activities. Instead, it supervises the complete automation ecosystem. It manages notification, monitors execution, provides visibility, and ensure that all automated process remains synchronized. Just as a conductor coordinates an orchestra without playing any instrument, the maestro layer coordinates every automation process without performing any of the business transactions itself. This slide presents the multi-layer architecture of our in-house developed solution within CMMG. At the top, the maestro layer provides enterprise level monitoring and performance tracking. The BPMN layer standardize our business process before automation, ensuring consistency and process compliance. Next, the orchestration layer nested under the BPMN coordinates flows by managing scheduling, triggering, integration, and error recovery. Under which the agentic automation layer is working, that consists of specialized rule-based RPA agents, each responsible for specific tasks such as validation, extraction, communication, reporting, exceptional handling, and compliance. These agents are supported by RE framework, which provides robust execution through transactional management, retry mechanism, exception handling, logging, and audit trails. And finally, the modular RPA layer nested under the RE framework contains reusable automation components for data capture, web automation, Excel processing, email, document handling, and system integration, enabling faster and standardized development. Together, these 6 layers deliver a robust, scalable, reusable, and fully governed automation platform that supports enterprise-wide digital transformation. Within this BPMN architecture, we have developed 11 specialized agentic automation processes. Each agent has a clearly defined business responsibility. Some monitors procurement, other analyzes payment status, some generates reports, other update master data. Rather than one large automation trying to do everything, responsibilities are divided among specialized digital agents. This improves maintainability, simplifies future expansion, and minimizes the operational risk. Supporting these 11 agentic processes are our 29 different unattended RPA workflows. These robots perform the actual operational work. They execute the task continuously without manual supervision, according to schedules or business conditions. Every robot performs a specialized function, but all of them remain centrally coordinated through the orchestration. This layered architecture allows multiple business activities to execute simultaneously while remaining fully synced. Each RPA workflow incorporates several enterprise-grade capabilities like computer vision that enables interaction with dynamic screen elements, screen scraping, extract information from web interfaces efficiently. Database management ensures centralized storage and retrieval of procurement information. In addition to the desktop automation by RPA, our solution integrates web automation and cloud-based processing. Since procurement information originates from multiple modules of GeM analytical portal, automation must seamlessly operate across all of them. This integration enables uninterrupted end-to-end execution without manual intervention. Also, the developed solution integrates with PDF Creator, Excel automation, and GeM analytical portal, as I said earlier. Information flows continuously across all these systems without any manual intervention. Automation has very little value if the information does not reach to the decision maker at the right time. Therefore, report dissemination was also being automated. Reports are generated automatically as professional PDF document and Excel sheets, and they are distributed through emails and WhatsApp messages. Stakeholders receives the required information without waiting for manual compilation like earlier. This significantly improved decision-making speed and operational responsibilities. Now let's see how the different layers communicate with each other. At the top, the maestro parent orchestrator acts as the central controller, initiating and monitoring our BPN model. It then invokes the centralized child orchestrator, which selects the required agent based on the business scenario. The agent executes the appropriate RE framework, that is robotic enterprise framework, where all business rules and decisions logics are implemented. The RE framework then triggers the required RPA workflow to perform the actual outcome. Finally, the RPA returns the execution status back through the same hierarchy, providing complete monitoring, exceptional handling, and end-to-end orchestration. The developed solution is not a collection of standalone RPA scripts, but a unified structured automation system from data extraction and validation to master data update, report generation, dashboard updation, and notification. The entire process executes autonomously using predefined business rules with complete logging and auditability required no human interventions. This architecture delivers four key advantages. First, it enables fully autonomous 24/7 execution with no human intervention. Second, it relies on specialized rule-based RPA, eliminating dependency on AI or large language models, and avoid API cost or AI token cost, privacy concerns, and unpredictable responses. Third, deterministic rules ensures consistent, transparent, and fully auditable decisions. Finally, BPMN provides end-to-end process governance, allowing management to monitor workflow, identify bottlenecks, and review exceptions through a visual process model. Using this framework, we have already implemented multiple automation modules, includes centralized master data management, auto procurement monitoring, payment due analysis, invoice-wise reports, age-wise payment reports, PRC and CRAC monitoring, ministry reporting, procurement lead time analysis, corporate dashboard, and advanced procurement analytics. All these modules operate under one unified automation framework. The modular architecture also allows future automation initiatives to be added without redesigning the entire system. In other words, this is not the end of automation. It is the foundation of future digital transformation within CMMG. So far, I have explained what we built and now how it works. Let's see how it works.
Let us now see the demonstration of our in-house developed BPMN model. I am pleased to share that the solution currently under testing for implementation has developed at zero cost to the organization. Leveraging a hybrid automation framework, the model is to operate completely autonomously, carrying out well-defined monitoring, analysis, and reporting activities related to procurement through the GeM platform. You can see the 29 different RPA programs operating under 11 distinct agentic processes have been deployed within the centralized higher-order automation orchestration layer, enabling coordination and execution of the end-to-end automated workflow. Let's now manually run the schedule and see BPMN model running under the Maestro. This is our developed agentic BPMN model, comprising 10 distinct agentic processes. Each process is capable of leveraging the required RPA components within the Robotic Enterprise (RE) framework to deliver its designated output. The leftmost agentic process in the model is responsible for the advanced data analytics, while the processes on the rightmost hand works on master data management. As per the schedule and operating routine defined by our respected ED, CMMG, the model continuously monitors the configured day and time parameters and automatically initiates the relevant processes accordingly. Let's check the working of the process initiated. You can see the daily procurement monitoring and reporting is under progress. It is also generating the auditable trace. Now let's see the working of this particular agent. It can be seen that these agents are handled through retry logic and exception management. The trace and logs of every single click is maintained in the workspace. Now, let's see what's actually happening in the background.
Let me pause this demonstration and first let us now try to understand how this solution have been applied for centralized master data management for procurement through GeM. Earlier, procurement information was scattered across different GeM analytical modules, making routine analysis difficult and time-consuming. Under this part, I will walk through the automated management of GeM master data and then further how the automated advanced analysis of master data is being done. As of today, more than 52,000 GeM bits have been published, and this number continues to increase every single day. The required information is distributed across multiple GeM modules. Each module stored data in different structure and different sequences. Simply collecting and consolidating this information manually was becoming increasingly difficult. Therefore, maintaining an accurate master repository itself became a major operational challenge for us. The next 3 slides, along with this one, reflects the different GeM data sources used by our automation. Although all required information was available with GeM, but it was distributed across multiple modules. This is a dump taken from published bid module, which has 32 different columns and approximately 52,000 rows. The next dump file taken from the bid analysis module, which again has 46 columns and approximately 48,000 rows. During detailed analysis, we identified another important challenge. Information available across different GeM modules was not synchronized. The available data were in different format and different record structures. As a result, meaningful procurement analysis was extremely difficult. This required a completely new automation approach to overcome this challenge. We developed a specialized RP agent operating under the BPMN framework. These robots were trained to intelligently extract data from all these sources, standardizes it, validates it, and merges everything into one single centralized master database.
So the
This
information
slide,
that, yes, the information that we are seeing here are not readily available in the public domain, right? These need to
right.
be extracted by some validation or somewhere.
Actually, each organization has one single user account, and normally it is being given to the chief CMD sir. On account of his ID, we can extract this data from there.
So these agents were given, the credentials using which automatically they were fetching these informations.
Yes, as of now, these informations are being fetched automatically using this automation framework. Earlier, the process was there, but it was again manual and it took a lot of time whenever it was done.
I'm just trying to understand how what all agents has been created. So different agents are extracting different kind of informations, and then you have some agents which are writing these information into a single database, right?
Yes, similar to that. So let me just continue the presentation,
Yes, yes,
and
please.
I believe the questions what are there in your mind will get answered by the end of the presentation. If not, sir, please
Sure, sure, sure.
come with
Let's
your question.
continue.
I will definitely answer
Yes,
it.
yes.
So this slide shows the first practical outcome. The automation automatically creates and updates the centralized master data repository. This is the outcome of our automated master data management. Now, after getting the updated master data repository, we again faced a challenge in analyzing the profit, order value versus the estimated value, as multiple orders were placed against a single published bids and at different dates. So we developed our next level of automation that also merges multiple purchase orders against the unique bid numbers, producing a comprehensive and analysis-ready dataset, which significantly improves the procurement analytics and supports better decision-making. The business benefits are substantial. First, near complete elimination of manual. Second, high data accuracy through automated validation. Third, centralized master data that is always current. And most importantly, analysts can now spend their time interpreting procurement trends instead of preparing these data. Moving one more step ahead, we automated the routine advanced analytics because of the analysis ready data set. Let us see the result for the same. This dashboard that is being shared to the plants and units on monthly basis provides a comprehensive analysis of GeM procurement performance, covering order volume, lead time, estimated versus order value, savings, and participation. It also highlights unit-wise performance to take required actions. It enables quick identification of procurement trends, competitive participation, and opportunities for process and improvement through data-driven insights. Let me now demonstrate one more automated process which automatically monitors GeM procurement activities, prepares report, updates dashboards, and distribute information to stakeholders. This automation addressed one of the most repetitive activities performed within CMG. Earlier, everyday procurement data had to be manually extracted, analyzed, and converted into report, and then shared with stakeholders. This complete process has now been automated from end to end. Earlier, updating procurement status required 34 separate manual steps and approximately 90 minutes every day. Each step depended entirely on manual effort, increasing the possibility of delay and errors. The next few slides shows the manual steps that were required to be carried out. Just for entering into the GeM analytical dashboard, it required 5 steps and near about 3 to 4 minutes. Selecting different modules for different set of data. Generating different set of data for the month and financial year by selecting different date ranges. Extracting the generated data for consolidating them within the report. Manually entering each data as the data extracted are in different structure each day. Similarly, for giving more insights and breakups, the same practice needed to be done for products details alone and then for the services data again. Finally, after consolidation, all the required data for the dashboard, creating a PDF to be shared on WhatsApp. But now, because of our automated solution, we have our own CMMG GeM dashboard portal, along with the report sharing our solution, is also updating our own in-house developed portal automatically without any manual intervention. In other words, what previously required 90 minutes of manual efforts for Excel reports now completes autonomously and can be viewed on our own GeM dashboard. These reports are also shared on daily basis automatically via email to all the stakeholders. The PDF dashboard is also being shared automatically on WhatsApp group to all the stakeholders. Let me now continue the demonstration of our developed automation solution from where we paused.
Once triggered, the robot first unlocks our PC, and then it opens the GeM login page. It then enters the user ID and enters it in the GeM login page for opening the analytical dashboard. After entering inside, it searches for the required available sheet to generate the report for the latest update on the GeM procurement for the running month as well as for the running financial year. Once the sheet becomes active to work on, it first selects the date range for the running financial year and then adds the required measures and then their dimensions for the report generation. It then waits for the report to be generated. As soon as the reports get generated, our robot captures the data required for our final sharing dashboard. It then changes the date range from running financial year to the running month and again captures the required data from the newly generated report. Now the robot has captured all the required, so it goes to the Excel report worksheet for entering the updated data in it. And then our robot saves the final dashboard to be shared on WhatsApp group as a PDF file. Finally, our robot opens our WhatsApp web and searches for the group in which the report needs to be updated. The moment it finds the group, it opens it and attaches the updated automation signature and shares it automatically. And locks back our computer at the As soon as an agentic process completes its assigned task, it automatically invokes the next agent in the workflow, ensuring the seamless execution of its designated activities as per the defined schedule. This fully autonomous, no-touch automation solution operates round the clock, executing all designated tasks without manual intervention. By ensuring continuous monitoring, analysis and reporting, it delivers the following benefits.
So technology by itself creates no values. Business value is created only when technology solves a real business problem. This initiative was developed with exactly that objective. Through the implementation of the hybrid BPMN-driven agentic automation framework, we have achieved significant operational improvements. Manual effort in procurement monitoring has been drastically reduced through unattended automation. Report preparation time has been reduced from nearly 90 minutes to a fully automated scheduled process, enabling information to be available before office hours. Reporting accuracy have improved through automated validation, ensuring consistency and eliminating manual errors. We have stabilized a centralized GeM master data repository, providing a single source of truth for procurement analytics across SIL. Beyond operational efficiency, this framework has also strengthened governance. Challenges such as portal latency, changing web interfaces, fragmented datasets, and exceptional handling have been systematically addressed through modular design, retry mechanism, validation rules, and enterprise-grade orchestration. The result is now merely faster reporting. It is a more reliable, transparent, and scalable procurement monitoring ecosystem. The benefits extended beyond CMMG, plants, units, finance, and senior management now receive procurement information faster and with a greater consistency. Payment due can be monitored proactively through invoice-wise and age-wise analytical reports. Centralized dashboard provides a common view of procurement activities across the organization. Manual follow-up has been significantly reduced through automated notifications and scheduled reporting. Most importantly, stakeholders now spend less time collecting information and more time making informed decisions. This is the true purpose of digital transformation. Every digital initiative should contribute to the larger organizational vision. This framework directly supports SAIL Vision 2032 by promoting digital transformation, operational excellence, process standardization, innovation, and a technology-enabled workforce. More importantly, demonstrates how in-house innovation can create enterprise-grade digital solutions without dependence on excessive external platforms. This initiative is therefore not only an automated project, it is a step towards building a digital empowered and future-ready SAIL. As I conclude, I would like to leave you all with one thought: digital transformation is not about replacing people, it is about replacing repetitive work so that people can focus on analysis, innovation, and better decision making. This initiative demonstrates how multiple autonomous digital workers can operate together through a BPMN-driven orchestration framework to support procurement monitoring continuously, accurately, and transparently. I sincerely thank the management of CMMG for their guidance, encouragement, and continuous support in developing this in-house digital transformation initiative. Happy to take your questions, and I can also show you a live demo that how powerful this technology is with a use case if required. So we have our portal where I believe each plant needs to upload this kind of sheet that gives the breakup of procurement that has been done up to the last month. As we can see, we have this is a folder where this updated reports are being saved. We can see that June data format is already here, but the July up to July data is not available here. So this is the automation program. I will run it in front of you live.
UiPath is one of the robotic process automation provider, right?
So UiPath is a platform, is a process automation platform that also consists of robotic process automation. We can even go ahead with the agentic automation if AI or an LLM is required. It is also available at that platform. So I was just saying that this green sheet takes not more than 11 seconds or 12 seconds. This is under development yet, and that is being collected is from this sheet. It is a procurement register of our CMMG, and this data entry sheet is being handled by multiple sources. I believe it is still under use, and that was the reason we didn't got the outcome here, or else we would have got the outcome here. The file has been generated here, but the values are not here. Sir, any more questions, sir?
Yes, I'm happy to ask if let me just inquire if any of the participant would like to ask anything.
Good evening, sir. I'm Rahul from L&I. Sir, in order to, for example, we want to log into a website and download a particular report at scheduled intervals. So,
Okay.
what type of tool should we use, or how do we go about it? For example, daily we have to download.
Can you
Hello.
just let me know, is this website dynamic in nature or the structure is fixed?
No, if you must have heard of Voice website. So, which is the website of Indian Railways. So,
Okay.
for example, if a particular user wants to log into FOIS and then download a particular report in order to see how many rakes have been dispatched from a particular siding,
Okay.
so that has to be done on a regular basis, maybe daily or maybe twice a day. So, how do we go about the automation? Can means any LLM can help, or what type of tool should we use?
That's a fantastic question, Rahul. But before Parvez ji answer, let me try to add it, generalize it in terms of, so that others would also appreciate it. As a person dealing in many, departments or sections across sale, we come across lot of data, and those data has to be fetched from one location, stored, analyzed, and then, reports or actions needs to be taken. So you can try to answer this in a way that if a particular person has to access some repetitive places, maybe intranet sites or web-based sites with a fixed format of data, based on some login, we can download those kind of data, analyze, prepare a custom report, send out an automated alert over maybe email or WhatsApp. If that is a, problem statement, how do we go about that?
Okay. So, sir, you answered it very correctly. Yes, the problem, what you said, can be handled with a robotic process automation itself. If the web portal, if the design is not dynamic, it is not changing day by day, it is easier to work on that. I asked this question. It's not that if the portal is dynamic, it cannot be automated. If we are taking GeM portal as a use case here, I believe each of one knows that this GeM portal is dynamic. It is implementing new things every single day. And because of the modular architecture of the framework that we have developed, it is easier for us to maintain this dynamic situation. But again, going back to a static situation where things remain static, it is very easier to automate the entire workflow, even the entire business process.
And how do we do that? Just if we are trying to, maybe let's take an example of UiPath itself. If we want to do it using that, how do we do that?
Sir, we have to write the RPA program for that. The very basic, if we talk about the very basic level, even I started with that. If you might be knowing it, that I started with the robotic process automation itself. We can write specific RPA workflows for each of these kind of jobs. And in future, we can merge everything into a business process model. Again, developing how the RPA program would be developed, I believe, we already had a hands-on session, sir, if you remember, in MTI, and I believe we have 30 executives across sale who were empowered with this RPA technology, and I trust them that they will be implementing
Yes.
some automation
So,
at workplace with the use of that RPA technology.
so the Rahul,
If it's
probably
required,
Rahulji.
if it's required, sir, I will be happy to give initial basic knowledge
Yes,
for
yes, sure,
start
sure.
once again, if it's required.
That. So what, Rahulji, probably I think, have you got your answer? What you were asking related to voice system? How do you approach extracting the rake information and other thing?
Sir, actually, I think we need to have some basic training on UiPath and then
Right.
other such RPA automation
Yes.
tools to have a better idea. But yes, a bird's eye view of the approach, it was clear to us.
Yes, fantastic. So that's the intent. So
Rahul, sir, I
this
will.
kind of problem statement can be solved using various automation tools. RPA, UiPath is one of the service providers. There are others also. So we can create, applications which can, do these kind of extractions on behalf of human being at a scheduled time, from any kind of, scheduled place that you can create. Similarly, alerts like emails, WhatsApp messages, those kind of integrations can also be done. What Pravezi was talking about, we had a one kind of, hands-on workshop about that, where these things, so potential is there, so these can be done.
Rahul, sir, I will add one more thing. You added uh, you added a query with your question that how can we use AI or LLM for solving this problem? Uh, like my personal opinion is that using a AI model or a LLM model for these kind of repetitive job is not cost cost efficient. Like for using AP, sorry, just give me 1 second.
It's not
So
required. The purpose
it's
of
not required at
agentic
all.
AI or LLM is totally different. These
Yeah,
activities can be done by basic automations also.
right, right. For using AI, each query like consumes AI tokens and they cost a lot to the company, or maybe if we are going with our fund
Mhm.
also, it costs a lot. So rather than going with a AI model, a RPA model can solve, I believe, 60 to 70% of our repetitive job.
Yes. So the AI models can be used for creating custom report based on those data extracted. There I think you can use those kind of, you know, LLM libraries which are available. So if you want to analyze those data, वहाँ पे आप AI tools का applications कर सकते हैं beyond RPAs.
बट अगेन सर एआई के साथ एक और प्रॉब्लम व्हाट आई हैव फेस्ड एज ऑन डेट, मतलब अभी भी मैं फेस करता हूँ। किसी भी एआई मॉडल को मैं सेम क्वेश्चन अगर 10 बार पूछता हूँ, आई गेट 10 डिफरेंट रिप्लाईज। द आंसर नेवर रिमेन्स कंसिस्टेंट। बट आरपीए के साथ ऐसा नहीं है। हम आरपीए को अगर एक बार ट्रेन करते हैं, इफ वी गिव अ कमांड, each and every time we will get that same result.
Right.
Sir, my question was that whether these LLM models or can be used to create these RP agents.
Yes, the AI agents can help you to create these RPA agents, but again, how accurately it will give you the workflow or the codes, that is questionable. You might be requiring again manual work for debugging the codes. And to be very frank, this RPA building is very easier if you get a basic training, or even I will suggest you that you please explore UiPath Academic on Google. They have their own set of training modules there. Using that also, like anyone can educate themselves. Even I have referred it a lot of times whenever I face problem. And coming back to again RPA, UiPath is the world's leading platform of process automation since past 7 consecutive years.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Do we have any more questions?
I will be happy to answer if there are any more questions, please. And to be very frank, this was just a use case to show that how we can automate our repetitive job. It's not that हम GeM से ही data extract कर सकते हैं. We have plenty of data sets available, and I believe that every department, every section is working manually on that data set each and every single day. उन सारे रिपीटेटिव जॉब को अगर हम ऑटोमेट करते हैं, तो हम अपना वो टाइम अगर हम बचा सकते हैं वहां से, वी कैन यूज दैट टाइम ऑन डूइंग समथिंग प्रोडक्टिव रादर देन डूइंग द डेटा एंट्री वर्क.
Great.
Yeah.
So that would be a
Parvez,
great
hello.
takeaway. Yes, please.
बिपिन नारायण बोल रहा हूँ राउरकेला स्ट्रीम फ्रॉम से. हाय
Yes,
परवेश.
please.
हाय
सर गुड
परवेश, हाउ आर
इवनिंग
यू?
सर. गुड सर, थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग. आप कैसे हो सर?
हाँ ठीक है, यस थैंक यू. नाइस सेशन में हम देख रहे थे एक्चुअली इन
थैंक
राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट आल्सो. तुम भी देखे हो, हमारा एक प्रोग्राम है. वी आल्सो मेड एन आरपीए
राइट
फॉर
राइट.
जेम प्रोक्योरमेंट, मतलब फॉर परचेस ऑफिसर्स. ठीक है.
ओके
सो दैट आरपीए इज कंप्लीटली इंटरनली डेवलप. तो वो यूआईपाथ तो नहीं, हमारा ही पाइथन प्रोग्राम्स के थ्रू थ्रू सेलेनियम वी आर एक्सट्रैक्टिंग डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द वर्कबेंच.
ओके
And then there are like various internal calculations वगैरह हम उसमें रखा है, so that डाटा जो एक्सट्रैक्ट किया है वो इंटरनली चेक करते हैं फॉर इट्स एलिजिबिलिटी एंड robustness. The data
ओके
extracted is 100% accurate. So
ओके.
last month our DIC had already inaugurated that program in
यस
RSP
सर,
testing.
I
It
had
was,
seen
I
that.
think, Genie named, right, sir?
Correct, Genie, yes.
Yeah, it's on my target list for the knowledge bite session, sir. Probably we can have one of
But
that as well.
that is not, this one is, so we have done big work here. That's a simple RPA program.
not as this one, but we will be very happy to show and we will be very happy to scale up also. And for that, we require help from all steel plants as well. So even our EDMM was asking that we should present it to all steel plants once it is entirely complete. Now we are like our first version was complete. Now we are like tweaking it a bit, making it and like to be very frank. Once our new antivirus software has come, that has slowed that one down because it requires a bit of processing. So we are trying to how we are like going to down cut the requirement of processing on that. Okay, so we'll be happy to show that. But that is very simple RPA. What I'm saying is an RPA program is readily available, or we can develop lot of robots. The options are like numerous. For any solutions based on an extraction or workplace, we have a solution currently, or we can develop from scratch. There are a lot of tools available.
Yes.
Thank you, Purvas. It was a nice session.
Thank you, sir.
Great. You're totally correct, sir. We
Yeah.
often, underscore our own innovations, sir. That's the modesty of SAIL family. So you might call it a small solution, but yet, at the end of the day, we end up saving huge number of man hours and,
Correct.
removing so many errors that could have been possibly in the reports.
Yes,
Uh,
correct.
yes. Thank you so much, sir. And we are now closing for any questions. We'll take one more if anybody would like to ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Yeah,
afternoon,
please
sir.
be quick, please. Yes.
I'm Arvind Kumar from Bokaro Steel Plant, CRM 12. Sir, I have two queries. First,
Good evening.
is there any upcoming workshop based for AI or AI agents in MTI?
Okay.
My second query, is there any interface in SAP जहाँ से हम लोग डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं एआई मॉडल को ट्रेन करने के लिए? जैसे हम लोग बहुत सारे रिपीटेटिव काम करते हैं प्रोक्योरमेंट से रिलेटेड रिपोर्टिंग के लिए या प्रपोजल बढ़ाने के लिए, वो सब के लिए डेटा जो चाहिए वो उस डेटा लेके एजेंट को ट्रेन करके उसको ऑटोमेट करना है. इज देयर एनी इंटरफेस अवेलेबल इन सैप?
Okay. So let me answer your both queries.
Yes.
Have you attended our last knowledge bite session? Probably last and the one before that.
Sorry, sir, I could
You
not.
missed it. So no problem. I would ask you to go on Learning at Sale YouTube channel of Sale.
Okay.
We have recordings of all sessions there. We specifically dealt with how to, in fact, ISP Burnpur has done that wonderful AI application where they were extracting data from SAP, analyzing it using various kind of AI models, and then, generating customized reports. So that would really help you, and we would be happy to connect you with the person who has developed this solution.
Thank you, sir. Thank
You
you.
can go there. And for the
Definitely.
AI trainings, we do conduct trainings, so you can get in touch with HRLND of your plant, nominate, express your nomination. So whenever we seek nominations, they would be nominating you. Yes,
Okay.
Parvez, would you like to add anything?
Yes, Arvind sir, as you asked, like, can we extract data from SAP system, ERP system?
Yes, sir.
So I will answer it using this RPA technology. We have two options of extracting this data.
Okay,
There we
sir.
can connect the SAP, the ERP system with the UiPath platform if we are using it, or else we can use the UI interface extraction. We
You
call it screen
okay.
scraping. So there are two technology, like two methods using which we can do it, and it is very easy to do. It's not at all difficult.
ओके सर. लास्ट टाइम हमको जो पता था वो स्क्रिप्टिंग वगैरह करके वो डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते थे, वो
Right?
करने का जरूरत नहीं है, स्क्रिप्ट लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है.
नहीं, एक्चुअली आज की जितनी भी प्रोसेस ऑटोमेशन टूल्स या प्लेटफॉर्म्स जो अवेलेबल है, दे हैव देयर इनबिल्ड एआई एजेंट्स जो आपके लिए कोड्स लिख देते हैं. And because of that, writing the workflow and the entire automation has become much more easier, and it requires less time.
ठीक है सर, उसको हम पढ़ते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं. अभी हम एंटी ग्रेविटी विथ ओपस के साथ ट्राई कर रहे हैं. तो
Sir, even I have tried writing codes using the AI models. मतलब क्लॉड पे चले जाए या चैट जीपीटी पे चले जाए, they do give us a output, they give us a code, but 90 to 95% of time that code never worked. Like हमें मैनुअली उसको डिबग करना पड़ता है. बट अगर हम स्पेशलाइज ऑटोमेशन प्लेटफॉर्म पे जो उनके अपने एजेंट्स हैं, उनके एआई मॉडल्स हैं जो कि ट्रेंड है उस काम को करने के लिए, उसको जब हम यूज करते हैं फॉर एग्जांपल यूआई पार्ट में, तो वहां पे जो कोड्स लिख के आते हैं वो फेल नहीं करते. दैट रन्स फॉर 100% श्योर.
तो ओके, थैंक यू सर। मतलब उसको हम लोग को इस अलग से ट्रेन करने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा।
नहीं पड़ेगा.
नहीं
अगर
या
हम अगर हम कोई स्पेशलाइज ऑटोमेशन प्लेटफॉर्म यूज कर रहे हैं, अगर जैसे मैंने अभी थोड़े देर पहले भी यूआई पाथ के साथ एक चीज क्या है, जो उनकी एकेडमिक सेक्शन है यूआई पाथ एकेडमी, आप उसको एक्सप्लोर करो. उसमें आपको मल्टीपल ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल्स दिए हुए हैं. यू जस्ट गो थ्रू इट मतलब हार्डली आप हाफ एन आवर दो ईच डे. आई बिलीव 15 से 20 दिनों में यू विल बी गिविंग अ सोल्यूशन इन योर डिपार्टमेंट.
ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर।
Great. So thank you
सर
so much.
सर
Yes, thank.
जितना भी कोर्स और वो लर्निंग मटेरियल डिस्कस हुआ है, कैन यू शेयर द लिंक्स प्लीज?
आई विल. मैं अभी कर दूं या
Yes, you can drop in the chat box also, no issues.
जस्ट गिव मी
We'll,
वन मोमेंट सर.
yes.
सर मेरा
So,
एक
इट विल बी
रिक्वेस्ट है.
वेरी हेल्पफुल
अगर
एंड
हम
इजी फॉर मी
इस
टू
आरपीए
नेविगेट।
टेक्नोलॉजी को इतना अप्रिशिएट कर पा रहे हैं, if
यस,
there are requirements, why should we not recommend this entire requirement to the digital transformation team so that so that they can procure a centralized automation platform for us, ताकि हम उस पे
यस,
काम कर सके. उससे
यस सर,
आसानी ये होगी ना कि अगर एक यूनिट में एक डिपार्टमेंट में कुछ डेवलप हो चुका है, उसको
यस
हम
सर।
दूसरा जगह इमीडिएटली रेप्लिकेट कर सकते हैं विद इन 5 to 10 सेकंड. इट वोंट टेक टाइम. बट अभी जो पार्ट अलग अलग जगह पे कर रहे हैं, चीजों को इंटीग्रेट करना, रेप्लिकेट करना डिफिकल्ट.
हाँ, यस,
इट्स जस्ट माय सजेशन. लाइक लेट्स होप.
all right. Thank you so much. Thank you
थैंक
so
यू सर।
much. We are really short of time, so I'll stop taking questions. If you have any, you can post in the chat box. We'll see if we can take them later. Uh, Thank you so much, Pavesh ji. That was a really, interesting and insightful session. We often, get bogged down by a lot of procurement, activities that is happening through GeM, but we don't see the amount of data that GeM throws back at us. So that has to be analyzed and decision needs to be taken. So just procurement is a small aspect of that. And after, procurement actions, a lot of things are there. So that was a wonderful thing to know, and how technology is, being applied at CMMG to ease those kind of monitoring. So thank you so much. It was really wonderful and great session. Let me invite Sanjay Dhar sir, Executive Director HR L&D, to kindly share his closing thoughts, sir, for this today's session. Sanjay sir, please.
Thank you, Jannath. I understand you have a challenge. You always clash with corporate meetings. But yours is structured. Theirs, they just do at convenience. So I can't blame you for not adjusting it. And we are creating a cadence. So fine. Despite all the challenges, a lot of people have attended. That's good. I think we are doing a good job of creating a platform where you know about what innovations are happening in different domains, especially in the area of digitalization in our company, and how they can be scaled up. What is important for both the mentors and mentees is to carry the conversation forward. You got a taste of what has happened. You got a clue of what is possible. What is important is each one of us start trying something similar and figure out what more can be done, and also start figuring out how it can be scaled. Whatever we have done, can we replicate and scale it? Because only when we scale it, replicate it, uh, leverage it using the core concept and then apply it in some other context, can we have widespread application of all these technologies? And that is when the real benefits will come. And what's important is we are in this forum, we are discussing
things from a very practical perspective. It is not that you are just getting some academic inputs. We are past that. The company is past that. Company is looking at now practical application of all the skill sets, and it's a very good thing. Once again, I congratulate all the participants who have actively participated in this, and again, congratulations to Pravesh for the innovation that he has taken up and sharing it. And that is the spirit that we need to carry forward. So wish you all the best and thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, sir. We can all, use the React applaud button for Team CMMG and Pravesh for these wonderful innovations. And let's set that momentum that, a lot of such use cases come up across company. On that note, thank you so much, sir. We will have another session on the first Saturday of September, that is of 5th of September. So you can mark your calendar. Obviously, we cannot control everything, but yes, we can plan for that. So we'll have the next session on 5th of September from 4 p.m. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pavejji, for taking out time and sharing your insights.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Parvesh sir.